milestone that they've made.
Jayshawn Tate with the first bucket of the game, and it's answered by DeAndre Hunter.
Vince and I were watching them warm up before the game, and you see DeAndre Hunter goes to the basket.
Okongwu cleans it up.
Well, who are you? Making sure everybody gets involved. We don't have to be in a hurry.
Kelly Olynyk is fouled.
You know, so those are the things that they want to work on, and you're able to make. You're able to change your defenses throughout the course of the game. Dribble early, and then he's going to give the ball up and try to go and fight with him. DeAndre's strong enough. I mean, you know, maybe not as physical. He's strong enough to keep him off the block, and from there you can go to your defense.
And Atlanta playing tonight, having won 10 straight games in this building. Hunter.
He still hadn't found the range outside the paint yet.
John Collins. Around it goes to DeAndre, and he puts in the mid-range.
Well, he has no problem from that distance. 17 threes. That's amazing.
Nathan Knight missing that three-pointer. We got to get Nate a three tonight. Somehow, someway, he's 0 for his last 19, and the last three that he hit was in Houston. Made his debut Friday night, played 3 games earlier this year in San Antonio.
Well, again, Bob, you want to see here, you just want to see the Hawks supporting cast.
Another big slam by Bruno.
Feed Bruno and Fannin. Vince, when you talk about having a guy who's the anchor on your team, a lot of teams don't have that type of luxury, and the Hawks are really blessed to have a guy like Capella, guy who's the anchor on your team. A lot of teams don't have that type of luxury, and the Hawks are really blessed to have a guy like Capella. And look at Trae Young making plays. Get up the floor and run with Trae. He's going to find you.
Just been incredible the second half of the season for them. Gallinari's not playing with a sore back, but because of a right knee avulsion fracture, but he has been on fire over the second half of the season. They have a ton of talent. That's Danilo Gallinari there.
Inside out. You know, if he's starting to feel good in the paint, hitting the mid-range, confidence, as you know, is something else, and he'll find his way into making a few three-pointers. Guarding Trae Young for some reason, so they said go guard DeAndre Hunter.
And that ain't gonna work.
So
that's not. Teammates recognized it, and hey, get to the post. We're gonna give it to you. Do your thing. You're gonna get opportunities like that.
And what he did was smart. He was a single side guy, and he pushed Olynyk. Clint Capella does a lot, and that shows me big fella's been paying attention. You saw that in the bubble with them going 8-0, and you didn't know they were going to be this good, but you knew that he had a good squad.
42 different lineups, and they have used a record 30 players.
When you don't have the inside players.
When he did not play for Golden State this season.
Well, the young man can play the game of basketball. He does it all.
When you're playing them, all of the attention, your scouting report is geared and based around stopping Steph Curry, and he still averaged 31.5 points a game. It's exhausting. You got to.
It's exhausting. Okay. Because I mean, people don't know how hard that is to do. I mean, well, the Hawks are not moving the ball as fluidly as they did in the first half.
Catch and shoot. Hunter. Oh, we got a wedgie.
Get used to it.
Oh, no.
I hear it all the time, okay?
And you love it.
I do. You just don't say it enough.
It's great.
Earlier in the campaign, 4 minutes into this third period, Tate from the corner.
And always played hard, never took nights off, and that was who he was, and that's what made him great.
And then a very important offseason for the organization, especially the draft lottery on June the 22nd. Wraparound offensive foul.
But
go ahead, Vince.
He absolutely has, and I think the wonderful thing about it, and I think that's why we're seeing the success of this team. And now they're able to hang that banner. Nick, you talked about, and Bob, you talked about in the open where they started.
Bottom of the screen a minute ago, Jay McMahon. That's Jack McMahon, an all-time great figure in basketball and in the pros.